Playback. Back with it, you know what I'm saying? The issue with KSI'S apology. Shout out Agent. Shout out Low. Shout out Playback. Let's go.
I got a lot of thoughts on this. KSI in the latest Sidemen video apparently said the P word, which is a slur in England. It's a slur in general, but like...
Wait, what? The P word? Wait a minute. This is a whole different thing. I thought this was about the weight situation. Okay. This was the Simon video that dropped and they took down because I know the P word. Okay. All right.
P word, which is a slur in England. It's a slur in general, but like Americans don't know about it across the board. For those of you who don't know, in England, the shortened version of Pakistani is a slur. And it's actually a very...
Really? I'm not gonna say it, but damn, really, bruh? I thought that was just a way people to say the shortened version of it. The shortened version of this word, you know what I'm saying? Or is it a slur? Or is it a slur the way you use it? You know what I'm saying? Is it a slur depending how you use it, or it's just a slur because it's a slur? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
The shortened version of Pakistani is a slur. And it's actually a very common slur, for the record. Like, literally, every brown person has been called it. It's like the N-word for brown people in England. And I guess, like, Commonwealth areas as well. Maybe it's Pakistani minus the Stani. But KSI and the Sidemen are in England, so they do know better, right? It's a hyper-specific, very British...
Wait a minute. Wait, I didn't know that.
I don't know why. It's just hilarious.
This is a funny nigga, bro.
Hassan breaking down racial relations over there, boys. They know. Me. Now, when I said it, guys, give me a break.
Wait, he said it?
He said, I've talked about this before several times.
I think he said he's talking about this topic.
Yeah, I've talked about this topic, but, you got to give me a break. I would 100%.
Wait, what?
Hey, but those niggas over there, they from around the way, man. They know what they doing, man.
Hey, wait, the reason we're talking about this is because KSI said it.
Yeah, let me say it. Let me put it up.
Oh, it was KSI. I thought it was somebody else.
Right. I don't know if it is. The reason we're talking about this is because KSI said it.
Yeah, let me say it. Let me put it up.
But he's right. I don't know if it is a Commonwealth thing, but I was aware of this. I grew up around a lot of South Asian and Asian people, so I knew a lot of Indian and Pakistani people. But growing up, not like half of my childhood, we didn't know that was a slur.
I didn't know it was a slur until now.
Yeah, it was
literally that. I'm saying, like, when this whole happened, I was like, wow, what the fuck? Like, I was ready to react to the video, and I'm like, where the fuck is it? They took it down. I said, it was, so when you save a video to watch later or whatever, it gives you a part in the website. It says, show unavailable videos. It said removed or blocked or private, whatever. So I go on the Simon website, and that's where I saw the apology. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Then I went to the comments, and they said, like, what had happened. But I didn't know that was a slur. I thought it was just the short version of saying Pakistani, you know what I'm saying?
There was a nigga from Pakistan who told us that was a slur. Yeah. I was like, stop it.
I didn't know.
Oh wait, let's play the clipping question. Let's play the clipping question, bro.
Look, we need points in it. All right, I don't mean this maliciously, but the words.
Okay, all right. So he knew it was a slur, and he still said it because he said, "I don't mean this in a bad way." You know what I'm saying? He knew
maliciously, but the words. I'm sorry. We need points. I don't. Guys, come on.
Yeah, it was blurred. Yeah.
Damn. So look, it is a slur. If you're not, you shouldn't really be saying it at all in general. But it's not like the N-word. Why do you keep saying shit like that?
That's what Hassan keeps saying, bro.
It is not like the fucking N-word. It is not what? What?
general.
No,
It's not
shot.
like the N-word. Why do people keep saying shit like that?
That's what Hassan keeps saying, bro.
Nah,
Because
bro.
it's not-
And Hassan, no, he's the one who's reporting on this.
It's not rooted in history as brutal as the transatlantic slave trade. It's a slur, but it's not like the N-word. Jesus,
Yeah.
People have to liken slurs to N-word.
It's like the N-word.
Nah, the origins of the N-word, like that's,
Nah, bro.
They used that to demean slaves. Nigga,
I know that.
to remind them that they didn't have freedom.
I know. And Hassan told me that's what it's like.
I get what Hassan's doing.
Not
To be honest
trolling.
with you, unless you grew up around a lot of people from Pakistan, you don't know this is a slur. All right, because
I didn't
growing
know.
up, like there was a moment when I was like 8 or 9 where I learned it was a slur, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know, bro. I didn't even know because it generally sounds like the way you would hyphenate and refer to somebody from Pakistan.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
If you didn't know no better,
Uh-huh.
but then you learn.
Yeah.
I guess in this instance, KSI knew it was a slur.
KSI, but
Yeah.
that's a problem. That's a
You know what I
problem.
mean? That's
So
why.
Yeah.
KSI knows that. He says it. We know he knows that because he put a bunch of prerequisites in front of. He's like, I don't mean it to mean nobody. I don't mean no harm. We just need some points. They like that's
Yeah.
he said that, and he said the word. They blurted out. Now you know what the response was after that, man. They took the whole video down.
Oh wow.
They took the whole video down. Sidemen put out a response on Twitter.
Okay.
KSI put a response on Twitter.
Okay.
You know, Victor is he's South Asian.
To my Vic.
Vic, yeah.
Heck yeah.
He also responded because he got a lot of heat as well. Like, yo, why you laughing at that, bro? That's supposed to be your people, right? You laughing? Why you laughing at that? So then he responded. He gave an apology.
Maybe Vic in that moment, he didn't think deeper. You know what I'm saying? And like, how do I put it? I don't know. I don't know, bruh. I literally I feel like just in that moment, they're in the heat of the moment. They're shooting a video. They want to get it done and over with. Whatever the case, they need points. Whatever the case, right? It's a competition. Whatever. He's not gonna think you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna think automatically. Like sometimes people process things they hear differently than others. Like for me, I can hear that and I'll be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 seconds. For Vic, he probably realized after they shot the video. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Vic, yeah.
Yeah.
He also responded because he got a lot of heat as well. Like, yo, why you laughing at that, bro? That's
Yeah.
supposed to be your people, right? You laughing? Why you laughing at that? So then he responded. He gave an apology as well. Now, normally that would be it. You know, normally we would just end it there. I still think that's a bit excessive. You can just cut it out. I also think it's very interesting how like there's so many other people who like saw that, was editing it, and decided blurring it is what we're gonna do instead of just cutting it out. If it's as bad as what's
Oh. So they blurred it in the original video. I thought they blurred it in that clip we just saw because it was, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want to get in trouble. So they blurred it in the official original video. Okay.
now like there's so many other people who like saw that, was editing it, and decided blurring it is what we're gonna do instead of
They
just
could have
cutting
cut it
out.
off.
If it's as bad as what Hassan is telling us, because you know Hassan knows all. If it's as bad as what Hassan told us, why not just cut it out, man? Why not just cut it out? They did it. They kept it in, and made the final cut. They had their responses, and if that was it, quite frankly, we would not be here making this video. But KSI is now on an apology tour, and like. I'm blown away by this. So he went to a mosque to get even more understanding, bro, because he really need to understand what he had did was wrong, bro.
So much fighting for the
Oh
crime.
gosh, I'm sorry.
He's gonna miss it today.
Wait.
Bro.
So
KSI has just visited Gravesend Gurdwara. I thought if I said that wrong. In Kent after being caught using a racial slur against South Asians in one of his videos with the Sidemen.
much fighting for the
Oh
crime.
gosh, I'm sorry.
He's gonna miss it today.
Oh, good. I'll tell him I said hi anyway.
I will hear.
With the intention of malice, even those probably sat on the side, man, they probably didn't understand. They might have just been like,
You know what?
laughed off
It
and
was
like,
ignorance from what I saw. That's what it
and
was.
did I not mention that word? But that's where he's part of learning.
Yeah. Everyone
He's
makes
here
mistakes. Yeah.
to learn about what it is. He's never been in a mosque, he said.
Morning, everyone. So I want to read a statement which I've written to make sure I express myself as clearly and cover everything I want to say. First of all, I want to address a recent incident in the video whereby my actions have affected many many people, especially in the
Troll?
South Asian community.
That's like what
trolling? I think he's trolling.
when I saw this, I was like, this nigga's trolling right now, bro.
You gotta be trolling.
Bro.
This nigga's more than trolling, bro. He's trolling.
Right?
He's trolling, bro. As soon as this got cut off, this nigga started laughing, bro. Come on.
Bro.
Yo, I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible to this subject matter because he said a word that did not offend my people, right? However, I thought to myself,
The word in context is used to insult Pakistani people,
but that's not how he used the word though.
but it's used to insult
Yeah.
them like they don't belong here. That's usually how it's used.
But that's
Okay. But how he used it. Wait, first of all, I could talk here and make, say what I was going to say. But what was the question? Or what was before he said that word, what was the question or the phrase that he had to fill in the blank for? You know what I'm saying? Or answer. Because if the question or phrase was in no way, shape, or form, looked or sounded like what Agent just said. You know what I'm saying? Like it means to do this, and that as if they don't belong here, to say they don't belong here. You know what I'm saying? If that wasn't the case, okay. You know what I'm saying? Again, I understand he still said it, but it just the context, it wasn't aligning. You know what I'm saying? He just said the word. Hold on.
Is used to.
I'm trying to understand, yo. I'm trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna I don't like to jump the gun on things. There's two sides to every story. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to understand.
Insult Pakistani people,
but that's not how he used the word though.
but it's
Yeah,
used
he
to
didn't.
insult them like they don't belong here. That's usually how it's used.
But that's not how he used it though.
Yeah, I know. He just used it.
He literally just said like we need points. I'm not trying to be insensitive. He
Yeah.
literally
But
put
that's
a bunch
the way
of
you would use
prerequisites.
the word, though.
I get that.
So, like,
But he didn't use it in that
Look,
manner,
look,
though. He didn't direct it towards nobody. He just said the word. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to be sensitive because I'm not aware of it. I didn't know about it until now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fair enough. There may be a level of insensitivity.
I deadass didn't know, bro. I deadass didn't know that was a slur. Cause again, this whole time, cause I've heard people say it before, but I'm thinking like, okay, they're saying the short version of the entire word. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm not aware of it. I didn't know about it until now. So fair enough. There may be a level of insensitivity to it. So I try to just put myself in the situation.
Understand,
So
yeah.
then I thought to myself, what if a bunch of creators in the States said the hard R in that same manner, and I wouldn't care. I'm just being honest with you, bro. I wouldn't care. Not in that
White.
manner. I wouldn't care. Also, he's not white though.
no, but he's not Pakistani. It's the same thing. So,
Yeah, if he was Hispanic or Asian and he was born in the States, he said the N word.
you wouldn't give a fuck?
No.
But most people give a fuck.
Yeah, and those people should stop giving a fuck.
Yeah, most people do give a fuck. Some don't. To each their own. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Do you think they're gonna do that?
It is what
They
it is.
They should though.
Look, this is
Especially the way that he used it. It's not like he used it in a derogatory sense towards people. He literally said a word, bro.
Can I hear more of the apology?
No, bro. I'm not. I'm done. I'm not. No.
One, he shouldn't have said it. Obviously, right?
Yeah.
He knew it was a slur. The nigga said it anyway. I guess he thought.
Would you care
if someone said the N word?
if a Hispanic or Asian American said the N word? Would you care in the context that he said it?
No, not really. Unless it was a guy I watched a lot.
Yeah. Because if that's the case, you got Phantom. You know what I'm saying? Part of the AMP. He be saying it. You feel me?
In which case,
Or would you care in the context that he said it?
no, not really. Unless it was a guy I watched a lot. In which case, I'd be like, "What'd you mean by that, champ?" When PewDiePie said the N word, I was like, "Hold on, PewDiePie, break that down for me. Where'd this come from, nigga? What about this bridge? Gave you the go ahead."
But if they were playing a game and there was a bunch of letters scrambled around one another and they were like, man, one more word and I can win this one, huh, man?
He must have wanted to win really bad.
And they already got bigger out of here. They got digger out of here.
I could say trigger, but there's an extra
There's
letter.
an extra letter. I can't say trigger, man. Can't
Nah.
say it. And there is
Nah.
an N. So nobody not gonna say this word. Say less.
Nah,
no,
gang.
no shade to black people. No harm. Not directing it, but I would let that fly, bro. I really and truly would not care.
I wouldn't say
And
I
that
wouldn't
word
care.
and unlike what
Sorry. Going back to what I said about Phantom saying it, I was thinking about not the hard R, but the way they use it. You know what I'm saying? The way Most motherfuckers use it. The A. It ends in an A, not the ER. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about. My fault.
Really and truly would not care.
I wouldn't say
And
I
that
wouldn't
word,
care.
and unlike what Hassan says, that word holds way more malice than this word right here, bro. Way more malice.
I would care a little bit, but not enough to the point where
This nigga in the press conference.
You feel me? Otherwise, everybody would say it. But like, you had to care a little bit. But like, look, he shouldn't have said it. He knew it was a certain nigga said it. He apologized once. He went to a mosque to apologize some more and recorded that. And then he did a press conference where he apologized even more.
Look at his paper. He got his note.
How many times you gotta apologize? You know what I'm saying? I feel like after that second one, when he pulled up to that should have been enough. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I don't know, bro. That's like, that shows him being mad respectful and really meaning his apology. You know what I'm saying? Some people may look at the tweet and be like, oh, okay. Some people will accept it. Some people won't. Oh, that's not enough, bro. This man went out of his way, went to this place, talked to a few people, learning, you know what I'm saying, trying to understand everything. And that right there, you got it, bro. Apology accepted. You know what I'm saying? That would have been me. But of course, it wasn't enough, and here he is doing this. It's
that. And then he did a press conference where he apologized even more.
With his paper, he got his notes and everything.
He went on Twitter, he apologized there too.
And then he also said he'll take a break as well, man.
So look, that's not, that can't be necessary.
It's not.
It's not, bro. It's not. Again, the second apology when he pulled up over here, where is it? This part right here, and this is just me, I would have been like, all right, bro, you got it. I accept your apology. You good, okay? You good. That's just me. For him to go over here in this part right here, nah, bro. That I feel like it wasn't necessary.
He took the whole video down to not just cut out the part.
Because again, it's like, how many times does he have to apologize? You know what I'm saying?
Can't be necessary. Look, I have empathy.
He took the whole video down to not just cut out the part. He took the whole video down, bro.
I have empathy for Pakistani people because, like, especially from UK, is like Toronto in a lot of ways. Like, especially London is like Toronto in a lot of ways. It's super diverse. So, like, feel me, in one classroom, you're gonna find at least a few people from Pakistan, a few niggas from India. It's pretty diverse. So, like, there's probably a bunch of people in his fan base.
Bro, and real quick, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's let me see. I think it's China or China, Japan, like the Asian culture, and then you got the the Indian people. Doesn't India have more people in the world? Like they're a big chunk of the entire world population. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're bound to walk into one, meet one, talk to one, see one. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm getting both. I think I'm getting the mix, bro. It's either the Indian people or the Asian people. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
That was hurt by the fucking diverse. So like, there's probably a bunch of people in his fan base that was hurt by the fucking word that he said because they probably heard it growing up to remind them that they're not really from here, that you don't belong here. And so in that sense, you can see why some people is pissed off about it. It just feels a little PR-ish to be doing all this, but
that's too much. But that's the real reason why I don't like it.
But in all reality, what the fuck is this nigga supposed to do? Like, isn't the whole goal of fucking up to learn from the shit and move forward? Like, if I saw people
people be holding shit against people for way too fucking long. People be digging deeper into their fucking past and bringing it into the current. To the present and in the future, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really people out here trying to take people down, bro, from their mistakes.
I don't like it.
But in all reality, what the fuck is this nigga supposed to do? Like, isn't the whole goal of fucking up to learn from the shit and move forward? Like, if I saw people genuinely upset that he was even trying to learn.
Yeah, they were like, oh, look at him recording the way he's in a mosque. It's like, bro, there's no way you can win in any of these situations.
All right, so I'm not going to say recording was good or bad, but let's say he didn't record. Then what? Who's going to fucking believe him? Nobody's gonna believe him at that point if he says, "Oh, I went here and I did this," because there's no proof. People are gonna want the proof. But even with the proof, they're still fucking mad. Bro, you could just never win, bro. You could never win. And like, if you out here trying to win and get people to side with you, you're doing it wrong, gang. You're fucking up. People are gonna hate you. People are gonna like you. The real is gonna stick with you, and that's it. Move fucking on with your life. You know what I'm saying? Learn from your mistakes like he did. He apologized. He went out of his way and went the extra mile to try to understand and apologize even more. You know what I'm saying?
Look at him recording the way he's in a mosque. It's like, bro, there's no way you can win in any of these situations, which is the reason why I think that's even why I hate it even more. Because if you're genuinely upset, then just apologize and move on. But when you do this, it comes across like you're trying to do a stunt. It comes across like you're trying to get more cool points on the internet, or you're trying to like, oh, look, guys, I'm sorry. Like, make sure y'all remember that I'm sorry as I take my break from social media. That's what it looks like. It comes across that way. So it doesn't even feel genuine. So it makes it look even worse than what it actually was, and it really wasn't that bad in the first place.
I think KSI is in an interesting position, bro. KSI used
I
to
see
be
where he's
like
coming
a
from.
flagrant person 10 years ago. Like, his content was purposefully offensive. It was very not extreme in terms of the things he would say, but he was just willing to do the extreme. He was just willing to do the most.
Yes.
And now he can't do the same without it. One, affecting his pockets, but two, also having some sort of pushback because his audience has grown so much that there's people all over the planet that watch him.
Yeah.
Reality is, you can't know everything. Maybe he knew it was a slur, but he didn't understand the history behind it. I feel bad for KSI a little bit here because times are way more sensitive, and he is just the byproduct of that.
Okay, so but no, that's
did
the
you
other
see the
part.
previous drama before this one, the one he was referring to?
When he was yelling at
the commentator.
Yeah.
So the commentator for his boxing events criticized his boxing. Basically said somebody could beat him or something like that.
Wade?
And KSI got mad.
No, it wasn't Wade.
I think KSI got mad and said a whole bunch of things about it. And niggas was like,
Oh, yeah,
he
yeah.
could have his own opinion. And it was just like a verbal dispute. But
And
like,
then he
niggas
immediately
really
has
was getting tight at him. I'm like, yo, bro, it's a verbal dispute.
And then literally KSI, after being told like, yo, this is opinion, chill out, then he had to do another apology tour like, oh man, I'm so sorry the way that I acted. And I'm like, bro, damn, nigga, have a backbone. Fuck. Everything you say doesn't have to be led with this massive apology, bro.
I get it, though.
No, but okay, I
get
get it. But it's because he put himself in this position. He sat there and said that he don't.
Honestly, if I'm being real, second apology, that's about it. You apologize in public, on the internet, cool. Obviously, might not be enough for some, but whatever. You go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? You do the extra steps. You know what I'm saying? You do extra shit that you really shouldn't have to, but if you do it, you really mean it. You feel me? More than that, nope. You know what I'm saying? If people still don't accept your apology or believe you the second time, it is what it is. Move on with your life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. A second time, but the second time is actually you going the extra mile to let people know that you're truly sorry for what you did or said. After that, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. That's just me. There's no need to go a third, fourth, fifth, sixth time apologizing. There's no fucking need, bro. Because like Lo was saying, it's like it'll come off as like, it'll come off not genuine at that point. You know what I'm saying? You were genuine the first time, more so genuine the second time. You know what I'm saying? Depending on his intentions. I don't think it was a stunt either. I just feel like it was just a lot of negativity coming his way. He didn't fuck with it. It was affecting him, and you know what? You feel me? Boom. That's just me.
Oh, but okay, I get it, but it's because he put himself in this position. He sat there and said that he don't like to be pedestalized, but this kind of goes to, and I'm not trying to, nigga, God forbid I agree with anybody, but this is like where I agree with Sneeko, where it's like, y'all sit here and y'all do this thing where y'all pedestalize yourselves unknowingly, or y'all like to play the judge, jury, and executioner, and KSI did that with Sneeko, and now any little thing that he does that can easily be taken out of context, he now has to apologize apologize to the heavens, go to a mosque, have a press conference, and then take a 2-week break from social media because of things in which we all know, anybody with a brain would know, like, it's not this big of a deal. But because you played yourself into this role, this is how you have to respond now every single time, even though it's you. And I remember when this whole thing with him and Sneaker was going on, and I was thinking to myself, like, bro, KSI is like one of the last people on the internet who should be trying to go around canceling people because you look weird when we all know the shit that you used to post up. And niggas just sitting there and telling me, oh, no, you can't do that. It was so long ago. And I'm like, no, the nigga's still edgy now. Y'all niggas just
Long ago. Even if it's long ago, people are still going to bring it up again, like I said, in the present or future. You know what I'm saying? It's like with Pokimane and her saying the N-word. Her saying the N-word years ago. You feel me? It's like this shit's brought up, bro.
oh, no, you can't do that. It was so long ago. And I'm
Like,
like,
what the
no,
fuck
the
is
nigga's
it?
still edgy now. Y'all niggas just grew up and y'all don't really watch him no more. And here we are where he's trying to make an edgy joke. It's the same nigga, dog. It's the same dude. But when y'all sit here and pedestalize people, when he get off something like this, or he just has a verbal dispute with somebody, now all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, KSI, I didn't know that was you. Ooh, man, I might start looking at you differently. And it's like, bro, you're a grown-ass fucking man, bro. Like, calm down, bro. It's not that big of a deal. But when you play yourself into this role, this is what you end up doing, bro. The nigga has notes, bro. Look at him. Look at him,
That's
bro.
too much.
Stop. I can't.
That's
I think
too
just
much,
internet.
bro.
I think some internet niggas is mad. Oh, if you could walk into a mall.
Bro, this man's what's his name? What's his fucking name? I just reacted to one of his videos, bro. His the one that be doing his KSI clips. You know what I'm saying? Him. I'm pretty sure he didn't give a fuck about him saying that in the incitement video. If it affected him, he was like, all right, cool. You saw the apology. All right, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It's fine. Maybe that's because he works close with him or not. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot of factors.
Stop. I can't.
I think just internet. I think some internet niggas is mad. Oh, if you could walk into a mosque, speak to people, and they could very calmly teach you and show you why what you had said was offensive and why you should avoid saying it in the future.
That's enough.
Behind the word.
And then even a guy in the mosque is saying like, yo, it just sounded like y'all just said out of ignorance. It didn't seem like, even he is saying it didn't seem like there was no malice.
Yeah, so
Yes.
He is saying
if
that,
the
bro.
community leader in that department.
Exactly.
Well, is he?
Yeah, he was. That's why they went to him.
I know, but like, if you're from Pakistan, does that automatically mean that you're Muslim?
Nah, most are, but not automatically.
So then, how could he be? He's just a leader amongst most.
In that area, in that
Yeah, I might know.
area.
Yeah, in that local area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you can't go to all of them, that'd be insane. But I'm saying if the community leader there was like,
Yes.
okay, he was showing grace,
Yeah.
he wasn't
Yes.
trying to like smite this guy. It's not his position to judge. It's just he's trying to teach. Then why not? Why the internet? Why all these fucking followers
Yeah,
can't do the same? You know, at the end of
exactly.
the day, I
But
think
why
some-
is he
some
falling
people
for
just-
it though?
because he has to, bro. Because he owns Prime, bro. Because
Yeah, he's gonna. Yeah, it's business, bro. He's, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt his pockets. It's gonna affect him feeding himself and his family. You feel me? He's gonna have to do that and sacrifice his time to do that. You know what I'm saying? Does he have to? The third time him with the notes in front of him. No, he didn't fucking have to, bro. Like Agent said, the person who looks like to be the leader of that community, you know what I'm saying, is calm, is teaching him, is telling him. He even said, you know, there was no bad intentions. It's like, that's enough. That's fucking enough, bro.
But also because
Fuck
his-
the
So
internet.
it's not genuine.
No, also because his audience can be upset about it, it's gonna affect his career.
So it's not genuine.
But also, he might give a fuck. It's a combination of all things. It could be genuine.
lot
Look,
of things.
If I punch you in the face right now, I feel bad about it, right? In my heart, I feel
You
bad.
will
about
feel
it.
bad. And what would you do?
But
What would you do?
It would also be true. Hold on. It would also be true that like I would stand to be hurt financially. And Playback all fell apart.
I get that, but what would you do? If you punch me in the face,
That was
what
my
would
fault.
you do?
Punch you back.
Okay, exactly. But then, if you punch me in the face, you apologize to me, you said punch me back, then you start taking anger management classes, and then you apologize to Twitter, and then like if you drag them on, I'll be like,
Keep
I don't
going,
believe you
yeah.
no more, nigga. I might just stomp you out now, nigga. The punch ain't gonna be enough. Because now you playing with me. Now you mocking me.
I get what you're saying.
You
100%.
mock, I would feel mocked at that point.
I think the internet just gets a kick out of trying to cancel people.
yes.
They get a power trip over it. But beyond that, like, there's not much else he can do. If it offended you to the point where you don't respect him no more, just don't watch him.
Yeah.
But like continuing to scream at him it's just weird because it's almost like a reminder that there's nothing he could do that's enough. But in all reality, what he did is completely redeemable, and he's literally trying
more
to redeem
than
himself.
enough.
So maybe that takes time. Maybe that takes more community leader
He's
lessons.
speed running
maybe
right now.
more
boy.
press conferences.
Yeah, he get a lot of press conferences.
But there has to come a point where he's redeemed because this is redeemable. And you know what's funny is I asked the question on stream about Sneaker you mentioned earlier. I was like, is he redeemable? And a lot of people just said no. And I thought, like, what world do we live in where you become irredeemable for very redeemable things? At that point, it's cooked. Why even try to get better? Appreciate y'all for watching.
Oh man, let's read the comments, gang. It's so funny to be how people have become so invested in other people's lives. Yup. It's a bit scary, the fact that ever so often people get canceled for their actions goes to show that people care too much about individuals who they will never meet or would never touch them with a 10-foot pole. I agree the fact that the context he used it didn't need all those apologies, but people downplaying the slur, acting like brown people aren't allowed to be offended because it represents one country out of numerous other brown countries is kind of weird to me. Also, the opinion that just because you grew up in a place where it wasn't used in a racist way that it can't be racist. I hear him, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the UK and also black. I vividly remember how vile the treatment of South Asians were and still are. The violence they faced behind the word was similar to the violence black British faced behind the N-word. It isn't something that trivialize and make fun. KSI messed up big time, but ultimately he was always going to end up in the position because he doesn't set boundaries around the N-word jokes for his fans. Once you can't set boundaries for yourselves, ultimately you won't see other people's boundaries. Edit. For many brown people in the UK, the word is a sign of danger. If this was shouted at you, is usually followed by a physical hate crime. Hey man, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? Again, after that second one, it's redeemable, like Adrian was saying. It's just like he went out of his way to do all that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna assume he was genuine about it, because why the fuck would he waste his time if it wasn't genuine? You know what I'm saying? Why would he apologize or even say anything or do anything if it wasn't genuine? You know what I'm saying? And of course, there's people out here who do things that aren't genuine. I get it, I understand, but just, you know, it's crazy, bro. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. That's my reaction. If you enjoyed, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'm out.